All right, I made it to Chicago. Check it out, YouTube. Here it is, Chicago in the background. I'm in the Playpen Bay, and it has been a wild 24 hours. I came in yesterday, and as I was coming outside the break wall, the frame supports were starting to weaken, loosen, and by the time I got into anchor here, the whole mast had fallen off after the frame collapsed. I got a tow back into a marina, and I got some guys there to help me out, and what we did was we ended up setting the mast on deck here. I have it on the bowsprit, a 2x4 holding here, and then it comes back and is ratcheted in the back. So this is a lot lower, it's a lot more in the way, but it's going to be a lot more safer going down the river. It was so scary yesterday with the whole mast tipping from one side to the other. I'm trying to hold on to it while driving. So we're here in Playpen Bay and we're having a blast. Look at all these boats out here. We got some people coming over to our boat. We might raft off and have a party here till late tonight. All right, I made it out of Chicago. What an awesome ride through downtown it was. Going through there was sweet, seeing all the awesome buildings. There's a ton of traffic. The lock was crazy. Had a good time. It wasn't too hard. So now I am down on the river somewhere, and I am just tied up to some old dock. It's a free dock here, and fortunately there's no one else because there's not a lot of room. But I got tied up, and those fenders, I'm so glad I got those. The old fenders I had would not have done the trick here. It's keeping me well protected, far away from the wall there, and I'm pretty happy with it. So I've got the generator out. I'm gonna get some extra juice in the batteries, and probably make some videos. So I'm tied off here to the dock, and this is the first barge that's come by. I wanted to see what kind of wake he would throw or what speeds he was moving at, but the barges aren't throwing any wake at all, and it doesn't look like behind his stern it's too bad, but we'll see here in a second. I can see a crew guy on deck there, and he's doing laundry. They've got their own laundry machine in there. That is pretty cool. I wonder how far they take these tugs, where it goes far enough where they need overnight quarters and laundry machines for something that's this small. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be much of a wake. Yeah, it hasn't thrown much of a wake at all. I don't think I'm going to be restless tonight. This should be a good night's sleep. So we're heading down the Illinois River here. Made it through Chicago yesterday. Got tied up to that dock just in the middle of nowhere for the night. Really easy night, and been on the river for somewhere around 5 hours today. There's been a lot of traffic out. A ton of barges that just sneak out of corners, and they're moving fast. And you're always looking behind you. The best part is this mirror. Everybody always giggled and laughed when they saw a rear view mirror on a sailboat, but now that I'm in the river system, this thing is the best ever. I can just sit here and see exactly who's coming up behind me if I'm getting overtaken. So if you guys have done any research coming down the Illinois River here, there are the Chicago fish barriers here. There's electric barriers that they put underneath the water level here that keep any of these invasive, I believe it's Asian carp, out of the Great Lakes. They're a nasty invasive species, and they've come all the way up the river systems. And this is our last chance and last hope to keep them from getting into the Great Lakes. So here's their sign, the Coast Guard sign, or Corps of Engineers sign. Fish barrier ahead, no swimming, diving, fishing, or mooring. Don't stick your toes in the water. Here we go. This is shockingly exciting. Alright, so I'm tied up here at Joliet, Illinois. I was trying to get in town earlier, but it's a free wall that I'm tied up to, and there are a bunch of sketchy people outside. It's really just a pack of guys that I really don't want hanging around my boat when I'm not there. Especially in town, it's like probably 3.5 miles where I was trying to get to actually go and get some groceries, do some laundry, go to the bank. So I'm not going to do it today. Might just hand wash in a bucket tomorrow, but I made it to Joliet, so today is day 2 on the river. I think today is day 50 all in all, and having a blast. So things are doing well. River life isn't too hard. I would say the biggest thing is make sure you guys got big fenders. Those fenders I have on the side are my favorite, and I'm thrilled that I have them. So cheers, thank you guys for being part of the journey here, and we'll see you downriver here in a bit, hopefully on the Mississippi.